The 1952 election starts with incumbent President Harry Truman with a 30% approval rating and war raging in Korea. The nation seems headed for a new direction in government. Dwight D. Eisenhower, the former World War II general, will take advantage of the current war going on and the unpopularity of Truman to get into the White House. Stevenson will try to separate himself from the unpopular Truman administration and instead campaign on the popularity of the New Deal and stoking fears of another Great Depression under a Republican administration. Hello everybody, welcome back to a video, and today we are playing through the New Campaign Trail 1952 edition. So, yeah, let's just get into this. So we've got Eisenhower and Adlai Stevenson. So we're going to go as Eisenhower, a Republican from New York. General Dwight Eisenhower is a former general for the United States in World War II. He will try to attempt a run for the presidency. Eisenhower faced a grueling primary as he had to beat Senator Robert Taft in the conservative wing of the party. He also needs to unite the party as best he can in the general election. He is facing a formidable opponent in Stevenson. However, the issues of Korea, corruption, and communism are helping Eisenhower. Eisenhower can run a cautious campaign, but that risks the same fate Dewey did. On the other hand, running an attacking campaign could alienate one faction of the party and independents. He will start out at first place in the polls and will try to stay there. Okay, who do we have for... Ooh, look at that. We got a lot of running mate options. I guess let's just go up. Earl Warren, the governor of California, a leading liberal Republican and the running mate of Thomas Dewey in 1948. He was a contender for the nomination, hoping to be a compromise candidate, but failed after Eisenhower won. Although his personal relationship with Eisenhower isn't great, he would help ensure that California goes to IKE, unless something dramatic happens. However, he would upset the Taft wing of the party even more, since he is more liberal than Eisenhower is. But he would be a scandal-free and experience-filled choice for vice president. Douglas MacArthur, General Douglas MacArthur, is the hero of the Pacific who led Japan after the war and is rather well liked there. He was the lead U.S. general and planned the surprise attack at Incheon, which was a smashing success and likely saved South Korea. However, President Truman fired him since he wanted to use tactical nuclear weapons in China, which caused even greater support for MacArthur and lower support for Truman. However, his presidential dreams fizzled out due to a few reasons. He is generally seen to be a conservative on domestic issues, but a hard Cold War hawk and internationalist in terms of foreign policy, which is a compromise between the Taft and Ike supporters. Furthermore, he was Taft's choice to be VP if Taft won the nomination, so that could help with that wing of the party. However, there will always be the issue of the use of nuclear weapons in China, which will cause severe issues during the campaign. Harold Stassen, the former governor of Minnesota, a contender in 1948 Republican nomination, is only second to Ike in terms of being the leader of the liberal Republicans. He's popular in the North, is a Cold War hawk, and has served in the Second World War. However, many conservatives detest him, and he would do nothing to unite the party. Everett Dirksen, a senator from the state of Illinois, which promises to be competitive. He is a fiscal conservative, socially liberal, and a Cold War hawk, somewhat like Eisenhower, though more conservative overall. He did make a speech at the convention attacking Ike's campaign manager, Thomas Dewey. Really? And struck an overall aggressive tone against the Ike people. However, this could help mend party wounds for certain. Walter Judd is a representative from Minnesota and an arch conservative. He helped to make a name for himself by actively and fiercely supporting the KMT and now Taiwan. He is an arch anti-communist and a clear Cold War hawk, which will certainly help Eisenhower, and has attacked isolationists in the House. He is also a supporter of foreign aid. However, he's only served as a representative. Robert Taft. Senator Robert Taft from the state of Ohio is the leader of the conservative wing of the party. Although they are both Republicans, Taft and Eisenhower have very different plans. For starters, Taft is more conservative on domestic and foreign affairs. He is an advocate for repealing the New Deal, an anathema to Eisenhower and his liberal wing, and is an advocate for isolationism, which is even more detested among the liberals in his party. Many who work for Ike, such as Henry Cabot Lodge, are threatening to quit if Taft is chosen. And lastly, although this would firmly unite the party, this would hurt many moderate swing voters, and it would help Stevenson's argument that the Republicans are two-faced. Conservative senator from California. What about Henry Cabot Lodge Jr.? Son of a political dynasty, a senator from Massachusetts, more liberal than Eisenhower, tough on communism. Oh, conservatives are threatening to walk out. Yeah, let's just go with the real life pick of Richard Nixon. Richard M. Nixon is a senator from the state of California and is seen as a bridge between conservatives and moderates. He's mostly aligned with the liberal Republicans on the issues of the day. However, his anti-communism and his catching of Alger Hiss make him a favorite of conservatives. He is also from the Pacific Coast, which will help with locational balance and is seen to be a good face on TV. However, he does have a bit of a negative reputation, which you may need to watch out for. How will you campaign in the southern states this fall? And will you campaign in the southern states this fall? Let's see what our electoral map is. Oh, well then, that is a nice map. We do have a chance to win a few southern states. Your advisors are recommending you don't and focus on other states, but this could have potential upsides if you campaign right. You've chosen Richard Nixon as your running mate. He is a fresh face to the political scene, a clear internationalist, and anti-communist. I'm proud to have him as my running mate. Richard Nixon is a great choice for VP, as he unites the Taft and moderate wing of the party. Okay, we just have to just be careful. Will you denounce Joe McCarthy and defend George Marshall? There is too much to lose. Eventually, it comes out that you privately oppose this, but refuse to say anything. This hurts your image among Democrats and has earned President Truman's scorn for life, but it's probably safer if you want to keep the base happy. Will you attack corruption in government? Okay. I have a clean record in my years in the military. Rampant corruption. Yes. The voters respond to your message of clean government and your personal morality in contrast to the rampant corruption in Washington. So we're winning almost every state. We just basically have to campaign in the Deep South. Will you reach out to Senator Robert Taft of Ohio? I will make a few statements here and there. While it's solid, it still isn't good enough for some Taft people. However, you should be okay. Will you attack Soviet spies in the government, mainly the State Department? Okay. What do we think? Communism. Ban. Look at this. Okay. Corruption, very important. Okay. Yes, we will. This is a very popular statement nationwide. Man, okay. So Stevenson is starting to reach out a little bit. Will you campaign on right-to-work issues? There's no need to rock the boat. Since you don't mention it, no harm, no foul. Will you attack Harry Truman? Most people hate Truman at this point. So, yes, we should. Okay. Yes. Harry Truman is an unpopular president. Making this election a referendum on him is a bad idea. Just note this will hurt Truman's home state of Missouri. Okay. There's still chance for that to flip. How much will you focus on the loss of China? We will talk about this. Okay. We will talk about this constantly. Will you attempt to use TV ads? Yes. We should attempt to. Many Americans are getting televisions, and this is a perfect way to expand our appeal. We will work with Rooster Reeves on these ads, including a campaign jingle. Maybe something along the lines of, maybe something with "I like Ike" in it. The campaign song becomes a hit and will be for generations. It still is a hit. I think it's personally maybe the greatest political ad ever. Okay. Will you make a promise to balance the budget? Is this a thing? It's not really a thing, right? It's mainly foreign policy is a big thing, and communism. Let's not put ourselves in a corner. Well, the smarter path for government. Oh, man, okay. Will you attack Stevenson's running mate, John Sparkman? I mean, let's not really attack. This is perfectly fine, but you've attacked a segregationalist. You could have gotten points in the North. Yeah, but we're doing good in the North. The only area we're really losing is the South. Okay, although the selection of Richard Nixon went over fairly well when he was selected, it turns out some of his friends have set up a secret trust for him. How do you want him to respond? Nixon will go on TV and address the public about these allegations on national TV. Nixon will go on TV and address the public about these allegations on national TV. Unfortunately, this goes terribly, and most think Nixon was a bitter, angry man on national TV. It gets so bad that you have to replace him with... Oh, wait, what? Will you attack Adley for being unrelatable via conservative media? Unrelatable. Why is attacking Stevenson's head shape going to help me? This is fine, but it wouldn't hurt to fan the flames. Okay. Oh, man, that really did... No, we're slightly winning Texas. Let's not... will you make personal attacks against Aldi's relationship with women in a subtle way? Okay. Better road to take is the establishment elites rely, really, as only the establishment elites rely, really, no, the personal life of Stevenson. Will you pledge to end the Korean War? Yes, I pledge. Right. It's a very popular position. Could be the jolt to victory. Okay. Will you say anything about segregation in schools? While you've lost the South and most of the border states for good, you've also gained... Oh, what? Should America continue being active in the world? Yes, we must have an active and international. Yeah. Position is both expected from you and widely popular. It does hurt you among some Taft men, but this won't be an issue. Okay. So, do you suppose a bill to outlaw the Communist Party? Yes. It's a position for most across the nation. Do you support expanding and protecting Social Security? It's at its best form right now. This is fine overall. Okay. Chosen to visit Missouri. What will the theme of your campaign be? We will bring a new, fresh, and clean leadership to a corrupt Washington. This is in touch with the mood of the public. Will you attempt to appeal to female voters? Yes, I will highlight my war service. This is a very good way to appeal to many women, particularly moderate women who like your message of bipartisanship and your emphasis on military service. We just need something huge. Will you make statements on tax cuts? It's perfectly fine. Just remember to hit on the key issues. Do you promise to retain New Deal policies? Make no attempts. We can't make a statement at this time. The answer is fine, but some moderates feel uneasy. Oh no. We still have a really good lead. We just need to keep it. We've chosen to visit Louisiana. Will you continue to support farm subsidies? Although it was a good Depression era measure, there's no reason to bring this up. There's no reason to bring this up. It's the most prudent decision, as you will either upset the farm wing or the conservatives. What is your opinion on the firing of Douglas MacArthur? There's much... Okay, he made the totally wrong decision. This is good for conservatives, but you should avoid going too close to him because he isn't... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Stevenson's winning Texas. Stevenson supporters in the South are making ads attacking on your stance on civil rights. Do you have anything to say about this? Civil rights is a weak point for Stevenson, but you hurt yourself in the South with this answer. What states will you focus on at the end? Wait, we're already at the end? Oh, man. This is fun. The border states. Yeah, the border states. Good luck, Mr. Eisenhower, and hopefully you will win. Election night has returned. Settle in and wait for the returns, however long it may take. Best of luck. This is going to go quickly, I think. So, I don't think we got the South. And did it say it's some... Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so I clicked to have Nixon go on TV at one point because I thought that was when Nixon was giving the speech about his dog. Checkers, I think, is the name of his dog. I thought this was having to do with that. So, but did it say that that Nixon was replaced? I think we're about to get a big sweep here. Yeah, see, 266. We have a big lead over Stevenson. Congratulations, you've won this year's election. Click OK to view the rest of the returns or skip straight to the final results. Congratulations, you've won the 1952 presidential election. Congratulations, General Eisenhower. You have won the presidency. Although, as expected, as soon as you announced, there were times you could have failed in both the primaries and general election. Your first priority will be to solve the mess in Korea, and then focusing on combating communism in the federal government and abroad. It also seems that Joseph McCarthy's star is on the rise, so it's your choice if you want to nip it in the bud or don't mess with him. No matter what, you are seemingly guaranteed good personal ratings, and if you are successful, you will probably coast to re-election. Election map. That's a good map. Results by state. For the reading. All right. There we have it. A little bit of a shorter video, but, I mean, hey. Yeah, figured we already did 1948. We just finished the Roosevelt series. Going with Ike makes sense. So, yeah. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.